9 months equals D. Biddy Booster.
Hello there, right here guys. Welcome to my stream. Today is Saturday. We had a stream yesterday where we worked on getting the video going. But today's stream is on January 14th. We're starting off by THK coming in with a resub for a total of 9 months. Holy moly. Congratulations. 2/3 to an entire year. Appreciate all the support over all the time there, THK. Crazy, it's already been 9 months. Seems like only yesterday. THK also coming in with 100 biddies, saying Biddy Booster. Appreciate helping us get a bit closer to our cheer goal, which is in the top left-hand corner. We also have a sub goal, which is in the top right-hand corner. So we're making our way up to those. Welcome in, everybody. How have you been, THK? Have you been still quite busy? Also, one of our stream moderators. We got a bunch of other people in chat. We got Lucas here, not found. Let's see, we got Nicholas. Welcome in. How you guys doing? Saturday already. Uploaded a new video today. If you haven't already seen it, check it out. It's about the simple villager breeder that we worked on for the last, we worked on it for the last few days. We also worked on it a bit I think pretty much last month, did the recording of it. This is all part of a kind of a larger project. That's what today's stream is about. Larger project is called Useful Things Made Easy in Minecraft. HK cheered a total of 6,384 biddies. Wow, that is really stacking up there. HK says, sadly still pretty busy. Missed out a couple of raised grids. Yeah, we noticed you were missing. Always fun to have you on. Take on different challenges. Not found says, I found other side. Oh yeah, you found the music. Want to go there tomorrow? Will not go there. Okay, yes. Yes, if you can message me and ping me, not found, about that. And then that way I'll remember tomorrow to do that. That should be a lot of fun. Going for the special disc. Yeah, the title is Minecraft Easy Using These. we are finally kind of out of that Christmas vacation period. It's always a strange time right after Christmas. I get back to the grind. We'll get back to work, back to school. Did take that poll last time. Quite a few said that they were done with vacation. Music going. Haven't got the... Prior to Christmas, we were trying out the AI music. There's a kind of like a music that could do essentially kind of any type of themed music. It's kind of cool. Haven't got that working again, so I might work on that a bit later. But now we're listening to some chill music. Can one of the stream mods put out a poll asking who have seen my video that I uploaded this morning? If you haven't seen it already, let's check it out. It's up on the YouTubes. It's a very in-depth video on how to easily build up Villager Breeder. Put a lot of time into pointing out exactly what every little piece does. Also made effort to show the easiest way to build it up. Even showing how you can use materials within a village to pretty much build an entire farm. I wonder if you could build something like that with almost no tools by using stuff in the village. Okay, I'm gonna send out announcements letting everybody know that we are live. Guys, haven't already checked all my socials, including make sure you're subscribed to me on YouTube. Have the bell notification turned on because I do post stuff onto my community page almost every day. You guys can see update on the latest projects I'm working on, for polls, all that good stuff. And also follow me on Twitter because I post in real life photos over there as well. If you guys want to see photos of like my dog or cat, it's all over there. Alright, that all got sent off, looking good. In the Discord voice call if you guys want to join in and listen. So we should be able to remove that there. Look at that. Perfect. Hey Rubric, how goes it? Thanks for the raid the other day. Nicholas, do you know any efficient mycelium farms? I have a mycelium farm. I don't know if you'd consider it efficient, but it's the AFK, so got like 0 time. Just AFK whenever. I'd recommend checking that out. I also got first time chatter Ooze. He says, "Hey Ray, managed to save more space in your more villager breeder, making the beds a bunk bed." Yeah, you could put the beds. You just have to be careful that is it the headpiece? I think the headpiece maybe needs to have. Maybe it's a foot piece. One of the pieces need to have 2 blocks of air above it. But yeah, there's just room to place them down. That's why I place them flat rather than vertically. It's the rest of the farm needs a little bit of room to move the villagers. It's always cool when you're able to modify something. If you guys are new to stream, be sure to hit the follow button. We're making our way up to 50,000 followers on here on Twitch, and you guys get some cool perks. So this is the document. You might have noticed more recently on YouTube, I've been putting out more like updated videos on some of my past farms and also doing tutorials on easy ways to build up stuff. That's kind of all part of this bigger project, which is called Useful Things Made Easy in Minecraft. So that's what this document's about. It lets me keep track of different things. You can see stuff like my iron farm. And then like there's a video and there's like a schematic for it. We also got the wither killer, crop farm with the bees. That one's still up to date. More recently, I also did the moving villager farm. We also did the villager breeder, which there's the old video, the new link in now. Also colored that one. So dark green means that we have completed. But yeah, we also did a video about moving mobs. I'm adding all these videos to this document. The moving mobs. We also got the infinite villager, brick, fast travel with bedrock. Above the bedrock ceiling using nether portals in Java Edition. Also a raid farm. Probably revisit that someday. Looting bastions. A simple wood farm. There's the 1.20 version. Finding ores. I got a whole video about that. RNG still works. Cave fishing. I did upload that one like last summer. There's the villager breeder farm that I just uploaded, so there's not even a thumbnail for it. Easy XP farm. This is probably the next one that's on our list. There's my gold bartering XP. It's also a video farm. Also have a video about the wither killer. I don't know if they don't show it because there's a shorts video. Witch farm. Essentially, this whole thing is all about kind of common things that people think are kind of difficult to do. Oh, the poll ended. Did you guys see my new 1.19 farm video today? Okay, so a third said yes, a third said no, and a third said are they watching it? If you guys haven't checked out the video uploaded today, sure, check it out. It does also help me get the video posted out to more people if you guys watch it. Even if you like understand what it's about, if you guys watch it, it does help it get shown to more people. I appreciate that. Who says, what farm are you making today? That's exactly what we're trying to figure out currently. Thanks for doing the poll, guys. Taking part of it. So that's why I have this kind of spreadsheet. It lets me check mark which ones we got completed. When we first started, we didn't have too many that were green, but we slowly been converting them to green. I also have a simple pruner maker. Might revisit someday because of the deeper worlds. There's a video I want to do about simple mob switch. I do have quite a few videos that kind of like showing different mob switches that I discovered over the years, but I don't really have a video that kind of explains, hey, here's a tutorial on how to do it. I think that's what kind of people don't like. It's kind of uncertainty. There's a lot of uncertainty when people think of mod switches. We will have to also test some stuff because 1.18 mod switches might not be as effective. There's also the bone meal farm. That one's good. It might, because I do have this one's about simple mod switches. I might also do chunk loading maybe. Because I would like to update my chunk loading videos too. That's kind of been outdated. Not really outdated. Just when people see the video that's from like 4 years ago, they're like, I don't know how up to date it is. Oh, there was an ad play. I don't know if you replied to my chat. Oh, yeah, thank you, Ruby, or Rubric. Alker says, is there a link to this Excel? This Excel just consists of just my video links. So I don't actually, this isn't public. This is just for me to keep track of my stuff. If you want, you could do !farm, and then there's a list of all my farm videos. I recommend that. One thing I think I want to do, I think I actually want to update the world download for the 3rd time for this newest video. Because last time when we were making the world download, I did notice that there was a block that was in the wrong spot. So first off, let's do that. I'll update that link in the actual video. So here is the world. Pull up my controller. Grab a new structure block of this. Oh, there is a zombie there. I thought I'd seen a zombie. Call it 3. And save it. Okay. Saved it right as making a baby villager. Yeah, you're talking about how the beds, I can stack the beds, but due to the way you want the villagers to stack up, that's why I made the water. You can push them all the way over here or let them go upwards. So that should be good. That's the structure block, which is also used as NBT, known as schematics. But let's also get a world download. So I don't think there's anything else. Just sit here and I'll log off. And then I'll make a backup of this. Oh, actually, I'm going to turn this into a compressed file. And we're going to rename it Auto Villager Easy. We'll download. Okay, hop back. Now there's one block that I had that was suffocating the villagers. Someone wants to do the exclamation mark farm. That will give main document. Okay, so I'm going to throw these new files that we just got. Put them up the world downloads. Villager breeder number 3. So right where we did the villager breeder right here, this is the schematic. And I'll update that in my video. And then we'll also come in the world download. Provide that. World download is right here. Okay, that's up to date. Then we also added the link for moving mobs right here. I don't know if the video is correct, but I don't know if this real downloads the correct one or not. Not the real down. I guess it's the structure block, which is in. Actually, which world is it in? In this world. We'll save this. Why people have the world download if they want it. Not the world download, I guess it's a structure block. I'm just gonna throw this online again. Move mob. Move mobs. We'll update this link. And also hit the video. So we're slowly making our way. Completing this entire thing. Do the perimeter thing. Okay, we're like the Bowman farm. I guess yeah, what's left is easy XP farm. And then we'd also like to do the simple mob switch and then trunk loading. These are two things that I've been putting off. I actually already did the whole worlds. We did all the worlds and all the testing back in 1.18 came out. But I've been purposely kind of doing all the easy ones. Oh, I guess I also have to do Dragon Kill, which is probably just going to show some simple method for killing the dragon. Maybe like a shorts video or something. So I know some of these videos do seem a little bit different than my normal videos where I focus on more technical things. But people do ask a lot for simplified versions. Stream crash for a second? Okay, listen. I don't think it crashed on my side. I think it would let me know if it did. So all in all, we're doing quite well. Almost got this completed. But yeah, besides this, there's also the farm everything document. So this is more about not only farming specific items or mobs, this is also just showing ways to do stuff more easily. Here's the farm everything document. We did come in with a new farm, essentially for villagers, right? We do have this tab down here. We got one for items. We also have one for entities. So for the entity tab, go down villagers. V is for victory. Also villagers. There's villagers. So right now it's pointing to probably my big one. Yeah. Rather point to my really big complicated villager breeder. Now point to my new one. New simple one. There you go. Because it does farm villagers. Cool. Oh yeah, there's also the farm everything link in the chat if you guys want to see this document. This document is open to the public. So we're farming up every city, and mostly mobs, as well as items. Over 1,200 items. We're currently sitting at over 95% of the way. Good. Hey, Ulrich's here. That's a well-known name in the chat. How you doing there, Ulrich? Got that VIP for being one of my first viewers. It's great to see well-knowns. Yeah, slowly working on this too. Like I said, there's a category of upcoming items. This is everything related to 1.20. And I think for the most part, I do have mostly have a video about all the bamboo stuff. So for the most part, I do have all this already completed. I do my piglet head farm. I'll also complete that as well. Then there's a list of unfinished items. These are ones I still have yet to do actual farm for. A couple tree farms. Also need a new video about my ice farm and slime farm. So those are things I'll also work on going forward. Let's do one of the easiest, which is this one here. So this is gonna be my easy XP farm. Actually, yeah, this Piglet XP farm already produces bees, but this one is more specific to people that just want to get just get XPs. So Enderman is that option. I remember when Enderman farms came out, there was kind of this thinking like, oh, maybe Ender Pearls would be more useful. I guess Ender Pearls were pretty useful back in the day before Lytras, because you kind of throw them about. There's also this idea that maybe Ender Pearls become more useful. I guess they sort of did with the crafting of Ender Crystals. I know I have this one. This one's... I'm pretty sure I have this world. Okay, so we got this world completed. So I provided this world download. If anybody needs this. That also means I could probably delete these worlds. And the reason why I provide world downloads. Also change the name so I don't accidentally delete it if I actually do want it. Move mob. Hey, there's Doom. How you doing? The mod as well as the artist. What do you think of what I asked in chat there, Doom? Think about putting my different simple farms on Wikipedia. Because there's a lot of outdated ones. I think people would really enjoy that. Okay, this also makes me wonder if I want to actually delete some of these old worlds, because I do try to keep my worlds kind of up to date. I think this world was the one where we took the thumbnail. If I get too many worlds, it gets kind of confusing. I guess I could try to take a screenshot with the red beds. See if that actually does look better. The other stream we're talking about how red not only looks better like thumbnails, but it also more recognizable. I don't know which angle it was. Kind of like this. I guess I can kind of line it up similar to what it was before. Looking at my thumbnail. Other screen. All I have to actually do is take the part with the beds. That's all I actually have to do. I think it's pretty close to where it was at. Picture, looking at the beds. Trapdoor was more on top of the bed, so. How did I do? Oh, it must be back here. Actually, how does that work? Don't quite line up the picture. The FOV. Hey, Josen. says, why is there a trapdoor next to the workstation? If you get the farmer a bunch of crops, they'll try to shove them in the workstation, the composter. Oh, did I cut off part of the farm? Did I? Nah, pretty sure I took a picture like this. Or I don't know why. To me, it looks like the picture was taken more of this angle here. I don't see how that was possible. I don't remember actually moving the farm. We'll just take a picture. I'll try to throw these beds on top of the current image. See how it looks. Thumbnail's so small. I don't think people really. Let's line this up. That over there, that over there. I guess I can kind of make it like stand way over here. Actually able to actually make it look more like the photo I really thought. Okay, looks pretty good. Lightning rod too low. Wouldn't it still hit the villagers if the villagers were near the workstation? I don't think so. I think we tested it. I'll go over to which one? No. Dummy Banana says, love you, Ray. Don't watch a lot of streams, but hi, welcome to the stream. Okay, so if I put a villager. Oh, no, just one of you guys. Somebody! Just one of you. Come on. What? Oh, okay. Destroyed it. How could you dare destroy my farmland? Okay. And then can I just summon? This one, it's 2 blocks above their head, right? This one's also 2 blocks above their head. So I think it should work. Out there, thunder. Guess we could throw a trident. Is in box? Oh. Okay. Right there, you see that actually happened. So, villager is fine. Oh, that's it. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. There. Thank you for your service, villager. We now leave staff. Hey, Rang. They just came to say hi. Hey, great to see you. Also, thanks to James and Rang for contributing to the community challenge of redesigning Very Good Farm. It'd be a fun challenge. Okay, does anybody know what is our current progress on the community challenge? How many points have we acquired so far? Okay, so we tested that out. That's all good. Fixed it. Next, the drink up faster. I don't know if there's anything else. Oh yeah, well, there's some other things. There's that one. There's like that. Probably do maybe just a short video on that, and then that video. Maybe a shorts video on this as well. Those are just some slight tweaks to the previous farms. Of course, we got the iron farm there too. Wait. Still 820? Is it really just 820? I thought it was already over 1 million. Video isn't getting views, says RP. Yeah. When it comes to like when I do simple farms, people already probably have that farm in their world, so they're like, oh, I don't need to watch a video because I only will watch a video once I need to build it. As it says right now, really? Okay. Welcome in Opal. I don't know if there's a way to get the video to get more views. Because unless it's something related to like a new update, people think they already understand how the farm works. Thing is that tutorials I watched 6 times to try to push it. Appreciate that, Marpy. The best way to push it is just let other Minecrafters know about it. Like if you know of any other Minecrafters that are in need of a villager breeder or in need of any of my farms, right? The best way is you just share that. Then they'll share it on like their YouTube channel and it gets more views. Hopefully they give credit. Let's pull up. I was also testing the Mobhead farm off stream as well. Let's see if we can switch out those red beds. Hmm. Or maybe I would have to remove the legs. The legs are already there. So let's just get the red parts. The white parts are already there as well. Let's copy that. Hide that. Oh, looks like it might be a little bit off. Oh yeah. Only the angle's like completely off. Well, that's one of the downsides. One of the downsides. Okay, let's make the red more vibrant now. Iris. Wait. I missed what you said. Hey, if you guys are new to the stream, like Opal, sure to hit the follow button. Okay, views of 4 hours. Yes, that thing at tutorials. Other that. Thought about how I could implement it in my world. Have you seen my base in Discord? Yeah, I did. You marked all the different things. How did it in comparison with the Iron Farm? I think the Iron Farm slowly is doing better, but it's kind of a similar thing. Yeah, Iron Farm is quite useful. I don't think people also realize like how useful villagers could be, but people just don't typically get everything from villagers. Did you turn off your PC overnight? Have your clipboard stream enabled. Oh. I didn't even think about that. Use paint today to cut out. Oh, okay. Hey, Joe's in. Two creepers fell in. Increase the saturation. That's really high. This is normal. Somewhere in between. I think it looks better. Also might change this to maybe say villager breeder in 5 minutes or something. Villager breeder in 5 minutes, and then maybe change the title to say something else. Now I'll write 5 minutes. Maybe a different in 5. Will there be used on villager farm? No, because crop farm uses random ticks, which are only around the player. Don't look too bad. Love it that under your video, a lot of people said that there wouldn't work anymore in villagers now. Yeah. Yeah. There's also some advantage to coming out with updated versions of farms. Because a lot of times people look at videos, they're like, oh, that was produced like how many years ago? Updated version. What do you guys think of that? Because if people mostly look at thumbnails, they look at the thumbnail, they're like, oh, it's just another villager breeder kind of thing. Did one with the lightning rod say? I just responded to the person with the lightning rod, reminded him that in our I tested it and the lightning rod worked fine. DHK, your spider jockey farm from 2015. That's also my spider farm too. I did the spider farm and then I did the spider jockey farm like soon after each other. Problem with 2 creepers could be solved by putting a cactus down where they fall. What's the problem with the 2 creepers? Did you take a clip of it? Take a stream clip of it? Oh, right there, like that. Oh, yeah. How are there so many coming after each other? Oh, maybe that's fine. As long as we're not too close together. It's supposed to be... The first creeper is supposed to blow up. Oh, yeah, that one clearly didn't blow up. Okay. Oh, I think I see the problem. Do I see the problem? Yeah, see, there's 2 signals going through here. That's the problem. It was pushing through twice as fast. That happens. I don't know if that happens naturally. This clock here, this little fade out clock is supposed to prevent too many signals from going inside there. This is on and off. We'll have to watch it. If I have problems, I might have to make that fade a little bit longer. We don't have that problem. Now it should be a little bit better. Yeah, before it was actually doing twice as fast. It's supposed to be designed for. Okay, I will save this. I don't like this music. Cooking music. Dislike. But yeah, overall Marpy, when it comes to these type of videos, sometimes they can do pretty well over time. Because I've looked at previous videos where I would do something similar to this, like I did a video where I showed all the different villager trades when they came out. And the new villager trades came out 1.14. And at the time, like, there wasn't that much interest in it, but now the video has over 1 million views. It's like, people are looking that up, but just not my viewers. Like, my viewers are like, I kind of already know that stuff. Yeah, I could use the lever too. Hey Giraffe, welcome. First time chatter. Welcome in. Your YouTube post video blew up a little bit. YouTube post. Your YouTube post, the video blew up a little bit. What does that mean? Your post about my video? I don't know. Travis's house today. Pretty good. Uploaded a new video onto my YouTube channel this morning. Something I've been working on for a month or 2 now. Tutorials are often watched by non-subscribers. Yeah, and it's really hard to get them to subscribe as well. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and update the actual thumbnail. We just made that new thumbnail. I'm gonna upload that to the video. Oh yeah, the red beds do look so much better. I'm just looking at them compared to other ones. Plus, the red beds are the default ones, so when people think of beds in Minecraft, they think of the red ones. That used to be back in the day. This is your thumbnail and the new video. Dress, I just watched that one. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, cool. White is kind of boring, yeah. Plus, they blended in with each other. But now the heads are white, but the rest of the bed is red. Nice, so you guys can check that out. It looks pretty good. Anything I might make the 5 minutes text maybe a little bit easier to read. Welcome in, Craftington. He says, thanks for the awesome YouTube videos. Love your farms. Just started playing MC about 4 months ago. Nice to see you on Twitch as well. Hey, welcome to the stream. Always great to see new faces in the stream. You guys, like I said, are new to the stream. Be sure to hit the follow button. Doesn't cost you anything. You guys get access to some cool points and perks to purchase things. Glad you're enjoying my videos. I have been doing like a series of kind of simpler, cheaper farms, kind of revisiting some of my older farms, doing tutorials on them and stuff. We'll see how that does. As much as I love designing farms like this is my automatic mob head farm. Like these I really enjoy because of the challenge, but there's also like a different type of challenge when it comes to designing something simple and cheap. Using the resources from what's going around, maybe like using them in the village, that kind of thing. How did you find him on YouTube? Oh yeah, that's a good question. I guess I should ask that question. I might have asked that question on my YouTube community page. Once I do polls asking people different questions, I always wonder, like, last week I asked you guys look at thumbnails more or like titles more. 2/3 was thumbnails and 1/3 was titles. Been following him for 2 years. Wow. Marpy's been following me here on Twitch for almost 2 years. There's Gamby. I know Gamby was lurking. Thanks, Gamby, for sending that link to me on Discord, by the way. Gamby has over 4... Oh, wow. Congratulations. Gamby reached 4 years just 2 days ago. We get some hype in the chat for Gamby. 4-year anniversary. That's insane. Powering all those years there, Gamby. 4 years Gamby's been following me here on Twitch. Crazy. 4-year anniversary. Congrats. Trust is always follow good content creators. Race farms are not clickbait. Yeah. I try to make like my titles as clickbait as possible. Just because even though I try really hard, I still seem to fail at it. They turn out just average. But I do try to put good content behind. So no problem, Gamby. Crafting says, look at the videos, just search for your farms. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I also came with that farm everything document, so that also helps people. Like they pinpoint what type of item they're looking for. And then they can try to see which farm goes with that item. Pull that up again. So yeah, so I've been having a lot of fun with this document. It really helps people. You see there's like over 10 people on already. Really helps people figure out like what type of farm they want to do. And if you're not sure, like, hey, like you're thinking, okay, I want to do something cool in Minecraft, but you're not exactly sure what. And you can always hop on here. Maybe look for something cool. Oh, THK is actually not that far behind. 2 years, 7 months. Oh, you've actually been following a long time. Abjur is 2 years, almost 3 years. Well, a lot of you guys have been following for a long time, but you guys just weren't as chatty, I guess. Private said I couldn't find a tutorial on the self-sustaining nether think it's like another tree farm. Yeah, I didn't do an actual block by block tutorial on that one. So I would recommend you still want to build that one, even though I have like a new Azalea version of it, which is easier. Don't want to do another one. Just pull it up, open 2 Minecrafts, and then copy it over. Or if you're into like schematic, you can do that. That found over 2 years. Got some veterans in the chat here. Cheesecake says I need to time travel back 5 or so years. Follow first so I can get longest time. I'll be right back. Yeah, you have a time machine, but you don't use it for like other things. You just use it for just so you can follow somebody. What's the new villager breeder? Still not in mods, has not found. Yeah, if you're helpful in the chat, I give stream mods out to people that are helpful in like answering people's questions and doing commands. I have been keeping an eye on you, not found. Oh, you're trying to be a mod on the Minecraft server. That's where you have to be helpful related to things. And me can be helpful in my stream, but related to the server. I just haven't been on there very much, so I don't know who's been helpful or not. Better there? Okay. So yeah, like I said, we're slowly working on this document as well. This is working pretty well. We'll continue watching this. I'll eventually make a video about it. But looking forward, prior to the whole Christmas vacation, we're working on some other farms. Let's see if I can delete some of these old worlds. So hopefully I can delete these worlds, like where I took the screenshot in, because I already have quite a few different screenshots. I don't think there's anything helpful in there other than tier list. Yeah, I think we could try to delete stuff as soon as I realize I don't need it. Otherwise, I have to spend like hours and hours, like open up each world, figure out what's going on in the world, then deleting it. So I also have a bunch of auto head farms, but I'm not going to delete those until I actually do the video on it, in case I need to come back and look at something specific. What are these? Holy mugger. Got a lot of these farms too. Useful bricks. Different world. That says I just end up having like a couple copies of each world, and it slowly takes up room on my computer. I think I'm already a bit slow because all this is sitting on my SSD. It's Minecraft on my SSD. SSD only has 256 gigabytes. Let me just check it. Yes, I only have 17 gigabytes worth of storage currently on SSD, so it would be good to move stuff that I'm not using. Let's just search for XP farm. Enderman XP farm. But this is it right here. Let's open that up. Actually, I did open it up in 19.3. I must have opened it just prior to Christmas. So this will probably be my next video. So it's kind of along the same theme, where I'm trying to like kind of show simple versions stuff. This got to be slabs, but I could probably mention that in the video. I don't know if I'll record it today. My throat doesn't feel good. It feels a little bit sore. Let's make some notes on it, at least. So, it's going to be called Enderman XP Farm. Put these in my notes. Something's labs cheaper on more. We could also get like a material list. We do stuff that doesn't really necessarily me recording. But again, I sometimes don't like doing material list to the end because I'll change something along the way. I think for the most part, I don't know if there's anything else you'd like to change about this. Moss. It could be moss or carpets. Use slabs. Slabs or leaves. Let's leaves. Slabs sometimes can be easier to get. You just have a bunch of blocks. I'll remove them. Harper said, can you see how many viewers are subscribed and how many are not? Is it really 3% like Dream always says? I think Twitch changed the way they or not Twitch. I think YouTube changed the way they show that analytics. So one of the main analytics they shows is how many. Let me look it up exactly how they word it. It's more like how many view hours, how many viewers per month are subscribed. Okay, they say watch time from subscribers. No. Okay, that's watching. I don't know if it actually shows how many subscribe. I think they might remove that or else. I guess I don't see it. What I see is watch time from subscribers. So out of the people that are subscribed, how much of them contribute? It says not subscribers contribute for last month. Not subscribers contribute 63% of all my watched. For subscribers only did 36%. It also says almost 7% of my viewers were female. Because usually it says like 1%. Maybe the month of December was a little bit different. It says in my school we have 3 days of smithing per year. Feel like a villager. Oh, like what do they don't actually call it smithing, they call it blacksmithing, I think. They call it iron worker. I mean, I think they use more of a modern term now. Feel like a villager is a killing chamber on Y level 0. No, Y level 0 is right here. Oh, so this is actually, yeah, the very bottom of the world. Yeah, that's 0 right there. No glass. Oh yeah, true. You don't need glass. This is Y level 0, and then they don't land on that. They land on the block above, or I guess kind of land between this block and that block. They land on top of that. But this way you can make it lower, which means they actually spawn in faster. They don't have to run as far to get to the farm. I try to spread them out so they don't take anti-cramming. But then again, I also try to keep it cheap, so they might be a little bit anti-cramming. Last first block. Second degree burn from it. I would have told this to the teacher. He would have get me an ambulance. You gotta take care of burns. They can't get infected. Other than that, there's not too much to this farm. Also just using a lot of blocks to get out this far. Endermite comes with ender pearls. You have to get some ender pearls ahead of time. I don't know if the wall's actually necessary here. Maybe we could just put blocks in here. Cobble. Place cobble. Oh, they're solid, so they might slow down spawns a little bit. But then you could just do slabs. I think we could just do slabs. Cobble slabs. Place cobble. I think that's pretty much the same thing. They don't think they can go on top of that. They'll go around, right? Oh no, they'll okay. Okay, so if I do this, still think they can get through there. Okay, that's why I had walls, I guess. Now we know. Wall. A lot of walls. Place. Cobble. That's kind of cool to watch them. First try to jump and then like they're like, nope, can't jump. I go around. On my thumb it looked like it was baby skin because outer layer ripped off. Oh, sounds awful. Don't need one. And they only walk in from one side. That way they don't end up pushing up against each other. Actually, because they both kind of come in. I think sometimes I will make one side longer, one side shorter, so they don't push. I don't think I really ran into that problem where like two of them like hit up against each other and then try to go inside. But if you open up more sides, it's more likely to occur. I think I'll also clip on the edge of this trapdoor. This is just going to be an easy Enderman XP farm. That's what it is. Just using the new dripstone. It's the same design I used in my stalk farm, but now I'm just showing it just as XP farm. Not using thorn for the endermite. Good point. Oh, thorn, white. Oh yeah, feather falling protection also help, right? I think protection also helps with the damage. No, feather falling does. Feather falling 4. Rot. Help with pearl damage. The ground too hard. Or I know jump boost also helps with falling. Jump boost actually gives you more protection when you do hit the ground. It actually helps you when you throw pearls. More spawn blocks better. Can't you make it like 5x5 spawn? Have them spawn on it because nowhere else. Currently, we did test different sizes, and can't remember how we tested them. Oh, try to keep it always at the mob cap. So at this size, it was always at the mob cap, which isn't necessarily good, but Endermite. There's also minecart. Really just not that much to the build. I didn't bother putting in any type of system to remove the pearls because they just spawn. The light was stopping from spawn or from actually spawning down here, or from other things spawning. There's slabs we could spawn on top of those. Well, light also makes it brighter too. Or was the light to change the shape of the? Maybe the torch was actually to change the shape of the. Oh yeah, makes it make it a little thicker. There was something going on where I think they were getting stuck between that and that. I don't think ender pearls or enderman can't fit between here and there, no matter where it is, even if it's in the corner. It's too wide. And then I guess I could show you guys working. So you got to use any type of sword. If you just click on the middle enderman. Is that kind of loud? Wow, which one is XP's? Is it friendly? Block? I don't know. You can see they come down. Some will die because they actually teleport back up again and then fail again for a second time. But overall, you see, it really don't matter how fast you kill them. It matters how fast speed's going to. Sweeping edge is better. How is sweeping edge better? Sweeping edge does more damage per hit, but these endermen are already like really low health, so you can kill them with a normal what do they call this? Not a critical hit. Is it called sweeping? I don't know. Not sweeping edge, but maybe just a sweeping attack. Can you spam your hand? Yeah. Well, that might be a little bit more than just one hit. Well, oh, maybe they are. Yeah, looks like it works. Problem is you end up clicking on different hitbox. But as long as you click on the middle enderman, it can do the other ones beside it. The sweeping effect does like I think it's like a 3x3 center on the center one. So I made it 3 wide so they can spread out. In theory, there could be 25, 25, 25. So what, that'd be 75? Oh, I'm already level 70. It'd be 75 endermen, which is over the mob cap, because mob cap is only 70. Right now, we're already sitting at mob cap. If you look at the M and F3, is right. Oh, you guys can't see it. Kind of the bottom. But we reached mob cap pretty fast. And how many XPs are down here? There's like 50 XPs here. Okay, slowly going down. But it's more about like how long it takes XP for going to that player rather than, because essentially this is probably max speed because you can't get any more XPs than what can be pulled in. And I can't remember what is the max XPs for Enderman. I know we looked into it one time. I think it was like 180 or something. His player sound settings. Okay, thanks for telling me. Oh wow, I do have that one. Okay, that's better. Please get stacked. That's with a change, right? That's not a default thing. So they did add some changes so that XPs would stack in vanilla survival. But it didn't seem like it affected this one. Got the aim right in the middle or get both sides. Does it work on bedrock? I don't know. That's another thing. I used to have like a group of people that would ask if stuff would work on bedrock. And I think I need to start doing that once again, because as I design farms, I would like to have a bedrock version and maybe ask my viewers if they want to design, like modify my farm, if possible. Modify it for a bedrock version. And then I can link their video in the description. Hey, Altkey. Harper says, any feedback on the camel? Yeah, a few people got back to me. They couldn't see anything that different, so it might just have to do with the camel's 3 different types of floppy ears. One for walking, one for sprinting, and what was the other one? Something. Can't you still fall in the void? What do you mean by can you still fall in the void? It is all void around you. But like, I put a wall around here, so if people want to get like pearls and stuff, they can walk around without falling in the void. Have a good one, Night Found. You see the second boss? Oh. Yeah, it's pretty thin. The only thing is it does use a dripstone. Otherwise you have to double the height in which to drop them. This is only what? One chunk? 1.5 chunks tall. That's pretty good. I think it even... Yeah, I pretty much got this all the way connected up with that. I'll have to eventually record this video. Me actually doing the tutorial. I don't really feel like doing it today. I'm kind of like burnt out from the, the last video that just uploaded. But I guess we could still test this one. We can write down some stuff like materials needed. I guess we should figure out how many XPs it also does per hour. Let's pull up game XPs. I think the player can take an XP every 4 game ticks. So let's do XP. Don't need any pearls after that. Yeah, they'll have plenty of pearls. And you put a chamber 1 block down. I don't think so. This is Y level 0. That block there is also Y level 0. This block that it's sitting on is Y level 0. And then this needs to be placed on a block in order to be placed. This is Y level 1. And that's what does the actually does double the damage. And that's why I'm able to build it so low. But so they only drop like 24 blocks instead of like 40 blocks. And we measure the distance between with the update suppressor, you could do Y level 0. How could you get it down there? Update suppressor, you'd have to first place it there, right? Oh, color's going wonky. If you can't place it in first place, then it doesn't really help. The update suppression. But yeah, then see the only problem I almost ran into is mobs can only spawn within 24 blocks of the player, so it almost became too close. The mobs wouldn't spawn. So if we count, player stands, say player standing on this block, we got 1, and then we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Another one. So we're at 22 blocks. So we're at 22 blocks right here. So I don't think Enderman can actually spawn like right here. Depending where the player stands. But Enderman could probably spawn out like here or something. That's one thing that I noticed. I could write that in my notes too. Mob spawn 4 meters. One hit kill. Sweep forward. Drip zone might be the only expensive thing. Speed per hour. Let's figure out that. Sources. Okay. So when it comes to most XP, Dragon. My Enderman. Okay, so Blazes actually have more XP than Enderman, I think. Oh, so Enderman only give you 5? Okay. So I guess they're... I'll give you 5 XP if they hold equipment, which they don't. So I guess they are a bit worse than Blazes. Guardians. They're quite a bit easier to make a farm. I think the Enderman died from teleporting up. They can't teleport into the air. Oh, they can teleport up because there's a nice flat platform. We looked into this when we designed the farm. So they can teleport up to 64 blocks upwards. They can teleport infinitely downwards, I think it is. So because I think most, or no, maybe it's, what is it? I know in most Enderman farms they can't teleport up because it's too far away. Maybe it's like 32 blocks or something they can teleport up. But in this one, it's shorter, so they can teleport up. They can teleport up here. Then they can end up falling back down again. Because when Endermen take damage, they can teleport. And that's the only problem. They take damage, there's a chance that they teleport up there. And they die again. And it wouldn't touch the ground. I couldn't mention that also in my notes. You are asking good questions. Because I know other people ask the same question. Ender. Be up so high. Die within farm. Also cramming. There's a chance I could die from cramming too. 5 X regroups. Okay, let's also try to figure out anything. So, pull up our calculator. We got, if there is 20 ticks in a second, and there's 60 seconds a minute, and then if there's 60 minutes an hour, 72,000 ticks per hour. And if you could take in 1 XP every 4 game ticks, you take in 18,000 XP orbs. And if each XP orb has 5 XPs in them, then it means you could take in 90,000. 90,000. I think that's the limit. The farm should produce enough. Should produce 90,000. But if they take damage, they're already dead. They don't take damage when they teleport back to the top. They take damage when they fall back down again. So they're like half heart when they fall to the bottom. They teleport back up to the top and they fall back down again. They go after Enderman again. The yellow Minecraft text on the start screen says, take an egg beater and beat it against skillet. Okay. I've read that one, but I don't know if it made much sense to me. This is called the egg beater, not a skillet beater. So you should take the egg beater and beat against the egg. I don't know. Yeah, I mean maybe they wrote that on purpose just to use a. You'd have to. What's an egg beater? An egg beater I think is like a special tool for beating up eggs, kind of like a whisk. But I think it's maybe more specific. So I think this is right, because I know when I did my Blaze farm, I just did some quick math, and I think it was like double that, yeah, because I said 180. 180, which is double 90,000. That seems right. Okay. So next, we know how many XPs it produces. I don't really care about ender pearls. I guess we could look that up. Might be a nice thing to mention. Was like each one a 50% chance or something? Drops 0 to 1. Okay, so how many Endermen would you kill per hour then? We can go backwards. So there was 90,000 XP, so each one gives 5. That means we're killing around 18,000 Endermen per hour. Then we just divide it by 2. We get about 9,000. Does that make sense? 9,000 pearls. 9K. 9K pearl. Hopefully that makes sense. $18,000 Enderman. That does seem like they really. Can you really get 18,000 Enderman per hour? $18,000 Enderman. And how many seconds are? Isn't there 3,600 seconds? That means every second there's 5 Endermen? 1 Mississippi. Seems kind of fast. I'm sure it could reach 5 per second, but it seems might be in the high end. More theoretical. Like when I'm killing them, it has to be 5 Endermen per second. One. Close, but I don't think it's consistently 5. Also, as you get closer to the mob cap, you actually don't want to reach the mob cap. Well, I guess it's more about how fast they spawn in. So every 5 seconds are 5 of them spawning in. It actually does look like that's true. If you look at the mob counter, which is in the left-hand side of F3, the lower left-hand side. Okay, I guess I do believe that stat now after seeing that. People who build this for ender pearls, their goal are beyond my understanding. Well, I did make like a what are they called? Ender crystals. When they came out with ender crystals, where you could craft them, I did make an ender crystal farm. And essentially that's what it was. It was, my Enderman farm combined with the Blaze farm, combined with the Gas Tier farm. I always forget how to make those things. Is there glass in them? I have Ender plus Gas Tier, and then what's the rest? Glass? I don't know which one. I think the word XP in the title is important. Yeah. This is mainly just about XP. I'll probably do the 90,000 per hour XP per hour XP per hour in the title. So I think that's interesting. Like for the villager farm, it's probably not very interesting if we write 6 to 12 villagers per hour. Because people are like, what? Six villagers per hour? Just doesn't sound that impressive. Yeah, it looks pretty fast. I'd say it's pretty fast. Could write 100,000 just for the clickbait. Probably won't write 100,000 because it's not really rounding up. If it was like close, like 97 or something, I might round up. Sometimes I round up, especially when I talk about numbers. Because if you rattle off a number like 2,800,000 and 37 million, blah blah blah, you just rattle a bunch of numbers off, people get so confused. They're just like, what? You just say like, oh, 2.5 million. And people are like, oh, okay, that's easy to understand. Okay, I'm glad with that. So we wrote down that. Let's maybe get the item list for this. I think I'll make a backup of this world, and then we'll do the thing. This is actually in the same world where I have the other stuff. Not be played while driving. I don't think I've ever played Minecraft while driving, because I don't have Minecraft on my phone. Let's make a copy of that.
Twitch forcing me to share this Sag.
Whoa. Zeal coming in with the resub. 2 months total. Thank you so much for the support. Where's the share the Sag? Oh, you got Prime Gaming. That's nice. Welcome back to the Gordy Game. If you guys are wondering what y'all get as perks for being a subscriber of mine, check them out with the link there in chat. Including access to my supporter server. We're doing a Raise Grid Challenge. Try to do episodes for that probably every other Sunday. I did one last week, so I'll probably not do one this Sunday. Next Sunday. Does mean I need to be on top of that. It always seems like those videos take longer than I anticipated. Okay, so there's the copy. So let's go to the copy world and we'll remove stuff. Do I have night vision here? Which one of these is night vision? What? Oh, okay. So let's do fill from here. Here to here. With air, place, cobble. So 574 cobble. Last. I'll make my chat bigger so you guys can see it. We'll add those two together. And then we'll do slab. Oh, the stone slab. Moves. Oh. Okay. We did the carpet first. We could do that again. That's why you make backups. Let's write this stuff down. So, what is 574 plus 69? Like 70 and 70, which is 140. Where's my calculator? Pull it up again. 140 would be 640. 140 divided by 64. Oh, I did not see that one coming. Okay, 10 stacks. 10 stacks of blocks. And then we also needed some slabs. We need 117 slabs plus how many are here? I don't think there's any slabs up there. This is oh, I could use the fill command, I guess. Harper says you should use a cool sky in the background. If you send me a cool sky and tell me how to use it, I'll give it a try. Okay, so 100, so 200. Oh, threw my control on the floor again. Oh, holy muggers! Dino coming in with a donation of $1. Let's see. Did your name pop up on the screen? Oh, I think I should. Oh, there it is. Okay, because I had it turned off. Yeah, one time I had a goal thing. You pop up. Yeah, one time I had a goal. That was go to TwitchCon. There you go, Dino. Thank you for the donation so much. Appreciate that. You guys know you can donate to me just underneath this stream. It's using PayPal. Get your name up on screen. May want to do / undo. That's a mod. Okay, so 200, 20, 30. What did I just say again? 230 divided by 64. So a little over a stack and a half of that. Or no, 3 stacks. 3.6 stacks slab. Okay, we'll count this other stuff, and then we'll go back and count the carpets. Torch. 3 there. 3. 7, 8, 9, 11. 11 walls. One torch. 1 cart. 2 trapdoors. And I forgot the carpets. Okay. Make another backup of the world. Copy 2. Harvey says, so will you make a tutorial right now? My throat's a little bit sore. Just I think from like yesterday's long stream. I'm not gonna do the actual tutorial. I'm probably just gonna do kind of the other stuff. How many ender pearls? It average of 20? 20 per what? Oh, to get an endermite? Oh, that's a good question. Not the carpets. Carpets. Lost. Ah! I didn't actually remove them all. I only removed some of them. I think it's double that. It might be exactly double that. Because I removed like the bottom ones and then the top ones broke off before I could count them. I think that's what happened. 61. 61 don't seem like a lot. They had double stacked carpets here. This is a total of about two long. So it's 32, 60. Yeah, 60 blocks just there. It'll be like double that. 61. That's right. 1 in 20 probability. Okay. No name tag. Oh yeah. You need a name tag, right? Well, I guess. Yeah, you do need a name tag because they despawn unlike other things. I think even in Minecraft. 1 name tag. Pearl. More. Approximately 20. Enderman XP is just better for early game there. Harley. But Pickle XP better if you want to take the time. Did write down a cart. Yeah, even if it's in a cart, it will despawn. It has to stay within 16 meters of a player, otherwise it despawns. Oh, I kind of forgot about this. Enderman can actually split into groups here and here. That's what I did, yeah. There's actually up to 4 groups of 25. It means it could be up to like 80 mobs, which isn't even possible. The mob kept 70. And then you just have to try to aim in the center. Get them all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't seem quite right. We got 2 chunks, which is 32 plus 4 over there. Plus there's carpets around here. I don't think that carpet number is correct. Let's just make an educated guess. So there's a stack going this way, actually 2 stacks going this way. Plus whatever it took me to go around this thing, which is 10, so 20, and then 8, 16, 20 is 36. 36 plus these 2 ends. 36. Four is 40, 44. 44 plus the initial. How did I figure that out again? Did I count the 32 and then added that onto the... Okay, I'm gonna confuse myself. So it's 16, 16, so it's 32 plus double that. 64. 64 just goes straight this way. And then just down here we got 5, 10, and it's double 20. And then 8, 16. Okay, yeah, I guess I just counted that. So it's 40, 44 plus... We'll count what's up here, and then we'll add them together. 44 plus, we also got 7, 14, 44, and 44 and 14 is 54, 58. So about 1 stack. And then down here was 16, 32, and the double was another stack. So 2 stacks. 2 stacks of carpets. Six groups, blocks. You know, the villager picking out sometimes the villagers on the outside of the glass don't get up quite. They have to be kind of close to the minecart. Like, they have to be kind of colliding with the minecart as it's moving. You could actually technically pick up villagers. You could pick up any mob without even using rails. As long as the minecart's moving. But it's a very specific way. Not easy to do without rails. Okay. I think we got those numbers right. Everything else we counted. Welcome, Cap. I can get rid of these 2 worlds. Just double check, make sure this is actual world. Maybe I shouldn't actually delete any worlds until I finish the world download. Okay, so we counted. Whoopsies. Remove that. So we counted the amount of items needed. So let's put a chest in this world to illustrate the actual amount of items. Easier, I think, yeah, it's easier to grab chests from this tab than it is the other one. I'm just trying to think where I can put the chest. I just put it here. So we said we needed. I have cobble with me. What? Got carpets with me. I guess I can use other carpets for illustration. Talk about the carpet duper. Good time to talk about the carpet duper. Duper. And something. Cobble. We said it's gonna take 10 blocks. 10. Well, actually, it doesn't necessarily take 10 because. Yeah, we could use. Could we put slabs up here? So how big is this thing again? Uh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 22, 22, 23, 23 by 23. What is that? $23 times 3 divided by 64. About 8 and a bit. Stacks. So out of the 10 stacks, could just be slabs. We only need 2 stacks. 2 stacks of blocks. And then we need 8, and 3, 11, 12. We need 12 stacks of slabs. I think I said that wrong. Anyways, just put those in here. Makes sense. We need 2 stacks of that. And then we need slabs or get more per block. It's 10, 11, 12, That's 9. It's 12. Kind of crazy to take that much. Because 64 is what? 8 times 8? So, 8 by 8 area is 64 blocks. We made it 21 by 21. 23 by 23. Okay. Okay. Besides that, I guess I can move this up here. We also need carpets. We need 2 stacks of carpets. 11 walls. Heart. Torch. Pearl for ingredients? Yeah. Walls, torch, cart, up doors. Oh, I can't forget about the dripstone. Ender might despawn in minecarts. You tested out Marpy and it did despawn? I think so. I remember that. I can't forget about the name tag. Happen to carry name tag. Me. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, trapdoor. Got the blocks, the slabs, the carpets. Walls, trapdoors, name tag, the pearls. Guess you need a rail too, right, to place down the... Kind of funny how you have to need a rail to place down minecart. I wonder if that will change eventually. It's like boats you can place anywhere. It'd be kind of interesting if you could place down rails anywhere. I try boat? Okay. Hey, Sneaky. What was the... Oh, it's sitting on top of a wall. Okay. I thought I had iron bars here, but I didn't remember tall enough they can see. Wall does actually interfere with that. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think it would be quite a bit cheaper, like half as cheap to build this out of slabs than blocks. And then... everything else I think I got marked down. We put everything in that there. We already have a method for... Yeah, if you've seen my bulk farm, I showed like the tutorial for that. And I do is just box it in, and then you just push, once it summons in, you just place in the minecart on a rail, and then it moves, it'll pick it up. I just use a straight rail. I used to use a curve rail, but you can do it with a straight rail if you just keep trying. Traded him myself one and sold it my first netherite. Oh, you got one from a villager? I sold my soul, built iron farm. Stack of diamonds. There you go. Making money. Do they also despawn in the boat, by the way? What else do I need? I guess we could get a schematic and real download. But sometimes I do change stuff. Enderman farm. And it's not gonna save entities. It's not gonna save the Ender or the Endermite in the minecart. But I guess wonder if we can set spawn point here. That we'll prevent this as a real download. No, okay. I think I clear my inventory. All I need is a board. We'll try to get a real download. If I have to, I can get one later. Again, more time. Save it. Grab. Download. And we'll make it a press file. Well, simple Enderman XP farm, yeah. Real download. Download. There. I guess I could already upload these into the internet. Enderman XP, or no, I just call it world download. World download. Okay, I got the schematic. As well as a world download. We got that. We know the rates of the farm. We know the materials of the farm. I think I just have to record it. Should be a relatively easy one to record. I'm not using the foot controller today just because I'm typing stuff out. And if I use the foot controller, sometimes when I'm typing something, I'll accidentally push it and then I'll do something I don't want it to do. If I'm doing just Minecraft, then I'll use a foot controller more. If I'm doing more like document stuff, then I use mouse and keyboard more because I'm spelling stuff out. I guess we can get a screenshot of this too. because I'll need that for the video. And I guess we can already edit that screenshot. Should actually record the video today because the next time I'll stream doing this, because we're doing Raise Grid tomorrow, so it'll be Wednesday, and then time to do Wednesday. Doesn't give me a whole lot of time to send this to my editor to get edited. Enderman. Go. Whoa.
Hey, love your videos.
Hellzone coming in with 3 months worth of Prime. Thank you so much for using your Prime. Appreciate everybody who's been using their Prime throughout the months. Glad you're enjoying my videos. Came out the new video today. But yeah, if you guys want to see all the perks you get with your sub, check out the link there in chat. Also, you guys can be just like Hellzone and actually use your Prime each and every month. If you guys have Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime and know someone that has it, you can get a free subscription every month. You need to remember to manually do it. It won't do it automatically. And you can even get that for free if you do ! free sub. I guess Ooze did that just earlier in the chat. You guys can see how to get free subs. Pretty cool. 3 months already there, Hellzone. Cool. With a cool thumbnail. Yeah, I don't know what type of thumbnail I'm gonna do. I'm a little burnt out on the thumbnail making right now, so I probably won't do it today. My throat's a little bit sore from streaming for 6 hours yesterday. And like the day before, like Wednesday stream, I think was also, well, I don't know how long. The thumbnail thing. Thumbnails are probably the toughest for me. It's also the most important. Unless you want to make me a cool thumbnail, Marpy. I can send you the world download, and you could tweak this however, you know, put in whatever blocks you think will look coolest. Then again, I'm also trying to portray cheap, so maybe I would want to, maybe let's switch this out with slabs. We can portray it being as cheap. It's not messed up because this is my only world download currently. I guess it's hard to mess up this part. Cobble slabs. Type top. Just have to come in here and fix it now. We could do slabs like on the way all through this too, but it's actually just easier to stack up with something. Let me roll down there. I could build it in Bedrock Edition and try it out. Ah, okay. Is there like a program that lets you also move stuff over between Java and Bedrock? I guess I already do have the world download. Let me actually just send that to you right now before I forget. You want the world download or do you want this? I guess world download. Fine. Okay, let me send that to you. Yeah, it's like I'm always surprised like how many people I talk to every day through Discord. It's like my messages, people get pushed way down messages because So many chats. The downside of Discord, it's not very good at organizing chats. Okay, I sent you the world download there, Herpy. Thanks for looking into that. If you want to make a thumbnail too, knock yourself off. A bit of converting, static, back edition. I don't know if that's a thing. Do they have structure blocks? Does anybody know? Yeah, right now my brain's a little bit melted just from trying to finish the last video. But I think this will be a good video. Like I said, it's not the most interesting farm, but I understand a lot of you guys get excited about like when I do new farms and stuff, but I also want to kind of tailor a lot of my videos towards the general public that want to play Minecraft. So I appreciate you guys watching my videos, even if they're not something like totally new or anything like that. I downloaded a program for thumbnails, but it's not that easy to use. Okay. Move every part of the arm. Okay, what are you calling arm? Yeah, okay, also lava and water. I'll write that down. You get like down here, you can use lava and water. Lava, water, down. Could actually do this before killing the dragon. Water. Or after the drag. It's actually pretty early game. You can get the pearls from killing Enderman. I can actually show how to get the pearls too, I guess. Early pearls from main end island. Roof. That. But yeah, this video will probably be next week. I'll probably try to do. There's not new snapshots on Wednesdays. I'll try to do shorts videos. I have been trying to do shorts videos like midweek since we haven't been having new snapshots on Wednesdays. I've been putting out shorts videos, and that's been doing pretty well. I do have quite a few others, but if anybody ever wants to help me edit down like my long format videos just into 1 minute long videos, I kind of let you guys do whatever kind of fun you want to do with those. So if you guys are interested in helping me with that, just message me on Discord. I had quite a few people help, and I got a bunch more shorts I'll be putting out. Marp says, I liked your newest short. What was it again? I didn't do a short last Wednesday just because I was so busy with some other stuff. What was my last short? Was it the charcoal one? No, it was not charcoal one. That was a while ago. Let me just look it up. Oh, I also did put out the Raise Grid episode on a Tuesday. So, oh yeah, the rarest mob. Yeah, I don't know why the thumbnail. YouTube don't let me change the thumbnail. On TikTok, I could change the thumbnail, but on YouTube, I can't change the thumbnail. So the thumbnail looks really boring. It just shows babies are 5%. It's like, come on, YouTube. I have way better thumbnails. Like, they don't even let me choose from selection of thumbnails. There it says, for now, you cannot change thumbnails on your short. Like, why? Yeah, they have the most silliest babies 5%. Actually, can I show you guys this? I think I can show you guys this. This is what it looks like when I work on my videos. So on this side, they're showing this as like the thumbnail. Showing baby 5%, they're showing a villager zombie. For this one, they're showing this. which I don't know if these two even go together. Does the baby 5% even go with this? Maybe. Maybe this image might be just before this one, I think. But yeah, not sure. But isn't that funny how like they can't even show you the same thumbnail twice? If I scroll down here, guys, look at this right here. So it says thumbnail, it says for now, you cannot change thumbnails on your short. And I can't remember if this has always been that way. I don't ever remember making YouTube thumbnails, but it's not that big a deal for most shorts viewers because they don't actually see the thumbnail, but it would be nice for my YouTube viewers to be able to see something that's more interesting than babies or 5%. I think people probably know that by now. At least viewers of mine. Um, 20 plus, like your new. Hey, welcome in, Spoke. How is Spoke doing? Oh, I keep forgetting to do the pin message. I need to remember that, like when I start my stream out, to pin a message saying what we're doing. Sorry, missed the hit cooldown. Or what? In Bedrock Edition, they don't have a like attacking cooldown, do they? Will you tell how to get to Y0 in the end? Yes. Yeah, so for the tutorial, if you've seen my tutorial on my Skulk farm, I show how to get down with water and lava, and then I actually show myself stacking out, and then I actually do the whole build. So it's going to be very similar to this way, because essentially my Skulk farm is just this with another piece underneath of it. Remember, you have to attack. You have attacking cooldown. What? So abusing, you don't instant kill. Wait, I thought Bedrock had it so you could spam and do damage. Or did they remove that? I just know I was watching some Bedrock streamer and we were talking about differences. It's like, oh yeah, you could just spam. Or maybe it's not as fast click as I thought. Entity is read, it doesn't get damage. Entity is red. Oh yeah. It's just the same thing as here. I mean, you can spam here too. You just have to choose a new, because there's a death. There's like every mob takes 1 second to die, and you can't hurt a dead mob, so you have to switch up targets. That's why you move back and forth like this. Some of my designs I had like a player sitting on a minecart going back and forth. You just hold down spamming. That's why you try to switch up your targets. That's why like if you try to kind of like an AFK farm, we don't have an auto clicker, just want to do spam clicking, then you have the enemy spread out really thin. Helps. We're not clicking the same one over and over. Okay, Tiger said you can spam in Bedrock Edition. Like with the sword. Because that's what I'm talking about. Like, I mean, I guess you can also spam the sword too. I guess just try to talk about like the actual swoop attacks. Also, in Java, you have to kind of let your sword charge. Otherwise, you only do a small amount of damage. I think maybe that's what they were talking about. But like I said, I don't play. Will a wolf attack them? No. Enderman has to attack you first. Isn't really worth it because Enderman do so much damage. Whee! With all XP orbs. All XP orb. Well, maybe I'll record this Wednesday. Like I'm kind of burnt out from recording and stuff, but at least we figured out other stuff like item list, material list, figured out different things to talk about in the actual video. That will make it a little bit smoother to record. So I know exactly what I want to talk about. We also know how much Enderman it produces, how much pearls, how much speeds per hour. We got the schematic of it. We also got a little download of it. And then this should help out with the series. It won't help out with my Farm Everything series. Well, it might help a little bit because currently I actually have quite a few different Ender Pearl farms. We'll find Pearl. So this is bartering. Oh, bartering is a Pearl farm. Oh, okay. I forgot about that. I don't know if I'll change that or not. But when it comes to entities, comes to Enderman. Enderman currently points to this farm. Oh yeah, I forgot about that farm. I should also make a reference to that farm. Let me just copy that link. That's my previous Enderman farm. Previous Enderman farm. But yeah, this farm's a little bit simpler. How it does use dripstone too. That video actually did pretty well. Kind of a funny video. Actually, it was actually a really funny video compared to my other videos. Then the Ender Pearls. That's Ender Pearls as item. Probably shouldn't link my Enderman farm. I should probably actually link my Pearl Stasis Chamber farm, which I think I call Dragon Shield or something. Anti-Dragon and Wither Force Field. Exactly. Yeah, in this one I show the new kind of Pearl Stasis Chambers. But it's also really good for like perfect chain projectile. You can bounce it. That was a fun thumbnail to make. Yeah, Endermans, Ender Pearls. I changed the Enderman one with the farm videos completed. Endermite. See for Ender Pearls. I'll probably update that one as well. That won't really help too much with this document. Harpy says, what's the new item you want to farm next? That's a thing. So this project, I've been almost like working on this project for almost a year. This kind of side quest I've been doing. top of the farm everything. Switch over to bedrock. Let me just. It's gonna be for upcoming collab. Okay, when did I actually start doing this? Okay, at least April last year. Yeah, April of last year. We started working on this collab with another YouTuber. He's like one of the biggest Minecraft YouTubers. And I've been working on it for almost an entire year because it's January and February, March, April. So it's almost an entire year. But hopefully I can finish it. So what's left is probably do a shorts video about killing dragons with beds, what speedrunners use. Then I'm gonna come in once I finish this video that we're working on currently. That's gonna fit into this location here. I can also get this too. For easy XP farm, I wanted to redo that one just for specifics because I didn't actually do, well, kind of did tutorial. Stalk, Enderman, farm. I'll link that one too, the reference. But then yeah, that one will be completed. Then what's left is simple mob switches, which I already showed these in the past. So it's not like anything new, but this is gonna be an actual tutorial on it. So I'm going to explain what I think is the easiest, how I would do this in survival. I already put together the world. So I have a world already kind of set up. Actually, no, this world's not quite set up. This world is set up though, the chunk loading world. Right? Yeah. Chunk loading world is set up. So actually, I might do the chunk layer, might do a chunk video first. Because chunk loading is related to mob switches. So it makes sense to me to do chunk loading one first, and then when I do the mob switches, I can reference back to the chunk loading one. But we actually did look at that one. It's right here. It's called chunk loading testing. I did this back in 1.18. 1.18 came out, but they kind of changed simulation distances. Simulation distance is something we test in this one. This is all about my nether portal chunk loading. Pretty much anybody who ever uses chunk loading is using something that I showcased with nether portals. And this is a world just dedicated to that. We built this world. Okay, this world's originally built way back in 1.17, but then I moved it into this new world platform. Not 1.17, 1.7. I made this actually way back in 1.7. I have been updating it through the versions, showing off different types of chunk loading stuff. So that's what all the chat spam is. It's all about chunk loading. These are different types of chunk loading and different things you can do with it. So we made this whole world, but I haven't made a video specifically about this. People are asking questions like, okay, what the new changes, because they changed how stuff goes across borders. I think it was like was it 1.18? When did they change it so like you can't send redstone signals? This might have been before 1.18. Maybe like 1.15. But anyways, this actually kind of addresses that. It's like what can you do across chunk borders? So that's what all these tests do and stuff like that. And there's different commands that talk to you and all sorts of things. So there's actually quite a bit in this video. So it might be like a 30-minute video. But all of this, like I said, I haven't even made it into a video yet. So that's going to be kind of a big one. Plus, I think there's some stuff oh yeah, after I do this video, then after the chunk loading, then I'll come back and do the simple mob switch, which I'll probably have to redesign my simple mob switches because most of them are just like saying, hey, you could do this. I didn't really explain how to do that. So I'm actually going to have to work through this with a kind of survival thought, like thinking how would a survival player do this. So then that one's actually going to be next. And then after that, I think I'm kind of done with this kind of side quest series. But I've been also doing, like, as you guys know, I've been doing the Farm Everything series too, which is getting pretty close to completion. But like I said, it's like never ever, it's like impossible to complete this series. That's kind of why I did this series, because I knew it wouldn't be possible to do it. Mike, what about Mike? I did tap my mic one time. Have you heard Florida wants independence? Oh, like that's like a main thing in the United States. Like every state says like, oh, I want independence. California wants independence. Texas wants independence. Florida wants Hawaii wants independence. Alaska. I mean, it seems like the story. There's always some people in each state that want independence. That's probably been going on for ever since the United States started. Okay, Ohio wants to take over the United States. There you go. You heard it here, guys. Some person in Ohio wants to take it over. But yeah, the Farm Everything series is not just about farming items. It's not just called Farm Every Item series. It's called Farm Everything. So there's items. And then if I get bored with items, there's also things like entities. And we even have a category for advancements over here. So yeah, plenty of fun in the future. People ask like, what are you gonna do when you finish a series? But believe me, it's not really possible to finish. Especially with like different loot coming from chest. I might actually try to design something fun, try to get those type of loots. That's kind of what's going on so far. I'm also with the snapshot, of course, snapshot video is raised grid. With snapshots, of course, every time I discover something new, I try to put a video out about that. So I got quite a few videos already out for 1.20, like showing cool TNT player launchers, cool tricks you can do with camels. I actually have quite a few videos already. So 1.20 is already pretty cool, even not considering that they're also coming out probably with archaeology and looks like core sniffers. Every new version, new items join the list. That's correct. That's why it never really ends, because at one point this was like, you know, I think it was like 800 items or something at one point, and then it keeps going up. And we don't even have the 1.20 items. If you click upcoming items, so there is a total of 30 new items coming to 1.20. I already have a farm for most of them, but that just tells you like how much comes into the game each time. So yeah, that's current goals, all that good stuff. I'm glad we did a lot of this work a couple months prior, because 1.20 comes up, it's gonna be kind of busy again. So I got a lot of this different side project got completed in kind of a slow time between 1.19 and 1.20 announcement, and then also between over Christmas I was able to complete a lot of this. So for the most part, I'm somewhat caught up. I'm caught up at least in the 1.20 stuff, but I'm not caught up on all the other things. Like there's, besides this list, I got another whole list of things that I built in like my testing worlds, but I never made videos about. Like a bunch of cool different farms. Like I made this really OP slime farm, made different kind of villager sorters and stuff. But I just never got around to making recordings of it. So I think in the future I'm gonna just try to at least be really good at making like some type of recording, either a shorts video or a long format one, or whenever anything new comes out. 1.20 I'm just gonna keep putting out videos. And that way I can keep up. At least I don't get behind on that. And then if I have extra time, I can come back to these other ones. Found a website, convert worlds. Okay, cool. Can you send me a link? You just send me a screenshot of it. So, looks like everything's pretty good so far. We'll have fun in this world. I'll do a bunch more testing because I kind of forget how this all works again. Different tests you can do and things. Probably have signs and stuff, like different chunk loading tests, and you can illustrate different stuff working, how it's working. A lot of visualization. All that good stuff. Have been streaming for almost 4 hours. Stick around, guys. We're going to be raiding. As I get the raid going, make sure to click on all my social links on screen. They're also in the chat. You guys click them all, join them all, click them all out. See me on other social links. A little bit tired from previous streams, so we're going to have a bit shorter stream today. Maybe I'll be rested up for Sunday stream. A lot of people play Minecraft today. Wow. Like one of the crowded I've seen in a while. Well, I guess not everybody's playing Minecraft. There are a lot of Minecraft people. Let's raid Black Lizard. He raided us the other day. He's playing some Minecraft. On truly Bedrock. Start that up. All you guys could please participate in the raid so you can get all 22 guys join in. As always, when we do the raids. Everybody could copy that raid message. We're gonna paste that into his chat once we hop over there. Highlight it. Control Z to copy it. Do Control V to paste it in once we hop over there. It'll be automatic once the stream ends. And also throw in some cool emotes. Got plenty of them. You guys can choose whatever ones you guys have. See what Slack Lizard is up to. Looks like he's doing some farming in Minecraft. Appreciate guys hanging out for the stream. We had people coming in with their primes, subs, bits, even had donation today. Had it all. Pretty crazy. Thanks guys for supporting me. Try to put a lot of effort into each of my builds and videos. Hopefully it comes through. And next stream for me will be Sunday. Sunday is my supporter server Sunday. So if you guys are a supporter of mine, either through Patreon, Discord subscriptions, or even a, what did I say, Patreon? Yeah, Patreon.